Guys, hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome to another part of GATE aptitude series. This is part 6 of this particular series. I've already covered 5 other videos on different topics. So this video is about time and work type of questions. Now this is again one of the most common type of question which you are going to get in any aptitude exam. I'll be talking about questions from the GATE exam, but you can consider this series for any competitive exam. Alright. I will also request you to watch the other parts also. The link of the other parts is there in the description of this video. I will also pin them in the I button so you can watch the entire playlist. So we will discuss about time and work type of questions. I will be taking all the types of questions, like 4 or 5 types of question which can be asked based upon this concept. And before going in that, I will first of all give you an idea about the concept, like what this basically concept is regarding time and work and how you can use it, okay, so that the things become easy for you, you can understand the concept easily, and then we will implement on the question. We'll be having 4 or 5 different types of questions, and at the end I will also give you some questions so that you can also practice them down, right? So now, without wasting any time, let's continue with our video. Alright, so this whole concept of time and work can be understood just by these 3 points. Okay, you just have to consider these 3 points whenever you are doing any question based on time and work, and believe me, you will be always doing it correct, you won't be doing it wrong. Okay, I won't be telling you a lot of shortcuts here because the main method is also not that difficult, it's very easy. So I will go with the regular method. If possible, I'll discuss some shortcut, but the regular method is quite easy, right? So the first point says that always find how much work is done in one day. Okay, so whatever calculation you are going to make, or whatever thing is given to, whatever data is given to you in the question, try to find out that how much work is done in one day. Once you get that, that makes your like calculations and other things possible. Then only you won't be doing things wrong. Okay, so whatever calculation is done, all calculation which is done is according to work done in one day. So you won't be taking the total work done, total days and all. You will be doing all the calculation according to how much work is done in one day, right? So that we will do every time whenever you will be solving any question based on work and time, time and work. Now the next point is, it's very simple, just to make you understand that let's say if A is someone, he takes x amount of days to do a work, then the work done by A in one day is going to be 1 by x, as simple as that. So if you have to calculate how much work is done in one day, you just have to divide time. So simply you can write down the work done in one day is equals to 1 upon time taken. Okay, simple as that. So this thing is what we will be using to calculate the work done in one day, and that's where the whole concept of this is the whole you can say the gist of this chapter. Everything of related to this concept can be done just based upon this particular. Alright, so now I'm going to take some questions. I'll start from very basic type of question. Whatever types of questions can be asked from work and time, I'm going to take all of them so that it becomes super clear to you. You won't be doing anything wrong, and then I will be taking a question from GATE exam, and then I will give you some homework question. So let's go to the first question now. So this is our question number 1, right? What it says that A can do a bit of work in 10 days, which B alone can do in 15 days. So in how long both cooperating can do? Basically it means ki if let's say A is doing like if I write down the number of days in which the work is being finished, so A is taking 10 days and B is taking 15 days. So they are asking when they will be doing this work in a combined manner, then how many days they are going to take. What I said, that always what you have to do is you have to find out the work done in one day. Okay, so you find out work done in one day. So if you find out work done in one day, if total number of days are 10, total time taken is 10 days, so work done in one day is 1 by 10 for A. Work done by B in one day is 1 by 15. As simple as that. You just have to invert that to get this particular value. Now once you got this, what you have to find out, that how much time or how long both cooperating can do it, means both together can do it. Okay, so how much together means you have to add both the things. So what calculation you have to do? You have to add both the things, but as I said, calculation will be done for these values. Okay, work done in one day. So for a plus b, that means together it will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15. So if you solve this, your LCM is going to be 30 here, you will be getting 3, and here you will be getting 2, you will be getting 5 by 30, or basically 1 by 6. So in one day, how much work both can do? That is 1 by 6. Okay. So how much time they are going to take? Again, you have to reverse that, because according to the formula, work done is work done in one day. Like, work done in one day, that was equals to 1 by time taken. So if I find out time taken, so that is simply I have to take 1 by work done in one day. Okay, so I have to again invert it. In order to find out time taken, I have to invert this thing. So a plus b, how much time they will take? That will be 1 upon 1 by 6. Version of this is going to give me 6. As simple as that. So this right here, I have just explained it a little bit, but what you have to understand is, whenever you are the days, number of days, you want to find out the work done in one day, just invert that. And when you found the number of work done in one day, you want to find out time again, or you want to find out number of days again, just invert that once again. So inversion is the key. Okay, inversion is what you are doing for these values. All right, fine. Now I will take the second question. Okay, so the second question says that A and B together can dive a trench in 12 days, which A alone can dive in 30 days. In how long B alone can burrow it? So basically, this is now a different type of question, but the concept will be same. So what is given to you? That, let's say I write down number of days first of all. So A and B together means A plus B can do this in 12 days, and A alone can do this in 30 days. Fine. Now how long will B can do it alone? So basically what you have to do, you have to find out work done in one day. Okay, find this out. Work done in one day. Work done in one day for A plus B is going to be 1 by 12. For A alone will be 1 by 30, right? Now you need to find out for B. So how you will do that? So work done, basically if you want to find out, all calculation will be done for work done in one day. Now for both of them, for a single one of them. If you want to find out for the other, what you have to do? You have to subtract that, right? What you have to do is 1 by 12 minus 1 by 30. That's what you have to do. LCM for 30 and 12 is going to be 60. This is going to be 5 times. Okay, 12 5 times is 60, and 32 times is 60. So this is going to be 3 by 60, which is going to eventually cut down, and this will come 1 by 20. So this is work done by B. Okay, so work done by B in one day is 1 by 20. So how many days it will take? You just have to invert this thing, right? You have to invert this thing. So if you invert this, you will get 20. As simple as that. Option number C. What we are doing, we are just calculating, we are just finding out work done in one day. We are doing the calculation over there. Whatever answer we are getting, we are inverting that. Simple. Fine. Let's take another type of question, the third type of question that can be asked from you. Okay, so now here is a question which says that A can do a bit of work in 25 days, which B can complete in 20 days. Both together labor for 5 days, and afterwards A leaves off, right? So how long will B take to complete the remaining work? Now let's try to solve this. See, it's again very simple. You have to write down number of days. So A can do the work in 25 days, whereas B can do that in 20 days, right? So how much work done in one day? Now here you have to do a little bit more thing, just according to the question. So work done in one day by A will be 1 by 25. Work done in one day by B will be 1 by 20. As simple as that. It says that both labor for 5 days. Okay, so both do it for 5 days. So for 5 days, how much work is going to be done when both are doing it? Okay, first let's find out that how much work both are going to do in one day. Okay, so A plus B, how much work they are going to do together? So you have to add 1 by 25 plus 1 by 20. If you solve this, okay, so your LCM is going to come up 100. So this will be 4, and plus this is going to be 5, right? So this will be 9 by 100, right? So how many days A and B are going to take to do this work? The work done in one day is 9 by 100. So how much days they will take? So 100 by 9 days. Okay, what I have done, I have just inverted this way. All right, simple. We are going according to the step. But now here's the catch. What is given? That both worked for 5 days. So this thing is being done for 5 days, and then A leaves off, right? So for 5 days. So now we have to extend the calculation. So for 5 days, understand that work done by work which is being done in one day is 9 by 5. So what will be the amount of work done in 5 days? So that will be 5 into 9 by 100, simple, because in one day they are doing 9 by 100 work. So in 5 days they will be doing 5 into 9 by 100. So you will be solving this, and this will be 9 by 20, right? So that is going to be your work which is done together. A and B together are doing this much work in 5 days. All right. Now this is the work which is being done by them in 5 days. Now what you have to do is you have to find out that how long will be. Now A is not there now. Okay, A is not present now. Now you have to see that how much like how long will B take to complete the remaining work. So it is very simple. Okay, for 5 days they have worked 9 by 20. So remaining work, if I have to find out, so remaining work, once they both have worked together, this much work is being completed. What is the remaining work? So you will subtract from 1. Remember, whenever you are doing with fraction, you have to subtract by 1. So if you solve this will be 20 minus 9 by 20, and this is going to give you 11 by 20. So this is the remaining work, right? So now basically you know how much work is remaining. You also need to find out, like you basically need to find out how much B is going to take to complete the remaining work. So now try to understand that what we have to do is we know, like we basically know that how much work B do in one day. We know how much work is remaining. Days you have to calculate. So it is as simple as that. You just have to divide this with it. Okay. So number of days taken by B is going to be how much? That is going to be 11 by 20. That is the remaining work, and divided by the work done by B in one day, that is 1 by 20. If you solve this, we will get 11 days. Alright, as simple as that. Okay, so I'll just explain you quickly this once again, just to summarize it quickly. See, A was taking 25 days, B was taking 20 days. What we found? How much work is done in one day for both of them. So 1 by 25, 1 by 20. How much work they both together are going to work? So that will be basically 1 by 25 plus 1 by 20. We have solved it and we got 9 by 100. That is the work done by both of them together in just one day. But according to question, they worked for 5 days. So how much work they would have done for 5 days? So one day work, 5 days work is simple. You just have to multiply with 5 to get 5 days work. So I have multiplied with 5 and I got 9 by 20. This much work is completed work. Okay, this is completed work. Total work is 1. This much part is completed, because in fraction total thing is taken as 1. This much part is completed. So once you have to find out how much work is remaining, you have subtracted by 1. Okay, because total is 1, this much is completed. If you subtract that, you get how much work is remaining. So this is 11 by 20 is remaining work. So this much work needs to be done in one day. B is doing this much work. How you will find out the number of days remaining? Just by dividing remaining work divided by how much work B does in one day. So simply by dividing, I got 11 days. Similar question was asked in GATE exam. We will see that a little later, but I hope this is clear to you. Let's take another question now. Next type of question. Okay, now here it says that A and B can do a work in 12 days, B and C can do a work in 15 days, C and A can do this work in 20 days. Now it says that in how long will they complete it cooperating, means all three together. Okay, so simply again I will write down. So number of days I will write down. So when A and B are doing, it is taking 12 days. When B and C are doing, it's taking 15 days. When C and A are doing, it's taking 20 days, right? Now we have to find out work done in 1 day. For that, how you will do? So A and B are going to do how much work in 1 day? 1 by 12. B and C will do how much work in 1 day? So 1 by 15. And C and A will do how much work in 1 day? So 1 by 20. 1 by 20. Now, if I add this, if I add these and if I add these, how much I will get? See, so I will get A plus B plus B plus C plus C plus A, right? I have added these three and now I am going to add these three to find out work done in 1 day. That will be 1 by 12 plus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20. Basically, this thing is going to get added and you will get 2 times of A plus B. Okay, so that means twice of A, B and C. If you solve this, LCM of 12, 15 and 20 is going to be 60. So 12 5 times is 60, 15 4 times is 60 and 20 3 times is, right? So if you solve this, you will get 9 plus 3 is 12 by 60, which will be 1 by 4. So this is the amount of work done by twice of ABC. So how much amount of work is done in 1 day by A plus B plus C? So that will be 1 by 5 into 1 by 2. Why 1 by 2? This 2 which was in product has come in division here. So this will be 1 by 10. So how much days I have to do? I have to invert this value, right? Same inversion principle. If I invert this, I will get 10 days. A, B and C can all together work in like complete this work in 10 days. This is it, as simple as that. So these were 4 questions, 4 different types of questions. Now they can play with words, they can like try to confuse you with different types of tricks or different types of language of the question, but the core understanding or the core concept of the topic is this only. Now I am going to take a question which was asked in GATE exam and let's see how to solve that. Okay, so this question was asked in GATE 2020 exam. It says that it was estimated that 52 men can complete a strip in a newly constructed highway connecting some city P and Q in 10 days. Due to an emergency, 12 men were sent to another project. Fine. So how many number of days more than the original estimate will be required to complete a strip? Now see, here they have again, they have played with the words, or they have basically added one more factor, that is number of men also. So let's try this out. Okay, so let's write down this. So 52 men, how much days they are taking? They are taking so they are taking 10 days, right? So tell me how much work will be done, like work done in 1 day by 52 men will be how much? 1 by 10. Simply, if 10 days they are taking, so work done in 1 day will be 1 by 10. How much work will be done in 1 day by one man? That means here this value is for 52 men, no? Means this value, because 52 men were taking 10 days. So 1 by 10 is the work done in 1 day by 52 men. But how much work is done in 1 day by one man? We want to like singularity, like we want to bring everything to a single value, okay, to one unit factor. So if the work done by 52 men in 1 day is 1 by 10 and the number of men is 1 by 52, so you have to divide with that in order to get the amount of work done in 1 day by one man. So this will be 1 by 150, 1 by 520. This is the amount of work done by one man in 1 day. Alright. Now it says due to an emergency, 12 men were sent to another project. Okay. So 12 men sent to another project. So how many men remaining? Like how many men are remaining? So remaining men are how much? Tell me. So total men were 52, 12 went somewhere else. So 40 men are now remaining, right? Now what they are asking, how much will be more time which they are going to take. So how you will do? So you know that one man in 1 day how much he works? 1 by 520. So how much 40 men in one day are going to work? So you know, for the one man you can simply find out for 40 men, right? So for 40 men is like 40 into 1 by 520. 0 and 0 are going to get cancelled out. 4 1 times and 3 times 13, right? So you got 1 by 13. Now if I ask you how much time does 40 men are going to take, so you know how much work is being done in one day, that is 1 by 13. So how much time is being taken, that is going to be in a word of this, right, for 40 men. So time taken by 40 men will be how much? 13 days. Now we found if 40 men are going to take 13 days. Obviously, when the number of men are decreased, so the time is going to be more. 52 men were taking 10 days, 40 men will take 13 days. In the question they have asked how many number of days more than original estimate. So original estimate was 10 days. How much more days you are estimating from there? So 3 more days, right? So you are taking 3 more days. That's why correct answer is option number A, 3 days. This is how you have to do. If you understand the concept, you can simply do if whatever or howsoever difficult they can ask them. Alright. Now I am going to give you some question as practice. Now I am going to give you some question as homework so that you guys also can try. So this is homework number 1, which says that A and B working together can finish a piece of work in 6 days, while A alone can do this work in 9 days. How much time will B alone take to finish it? I have done this similar type of question. You can apply a similar concept to do this. Okay, tell me in the comment section what answer did you got. Okay, the second question says that A and B can finish a piece of work in 16 days and 12 days respectively. So A is taking 16 days, B is taking 12 days. A started the work and worked for 2 days. He was then joined by B. So it's like, okay, let me explain you. So A, like number of days, if you write down number of days, A takes 16 days and B takes 12 days. So work done in one day is how much? Work done in one day is how much? It is 1 by 16 and this is 1 by 12. Now initially who started doing this work? A started doing this work for 2 days. Okay, so after 2 days, because only A is working, B is not working, so how much work will be done? So for one day A is working 1 by 16, so how much work will be done in 2 days? So 2 into 1 by 16, that will be 1 by 8, right, if you solve this. So B has not started yet, so let's make a cross here, or B is not applicable here, or 0 0 here, okay, because B has not worked for 2 days. He was joined by B. Okay, now B is coming in. So what you will consider now is how much work is remaining. Okay, that's what you have to consider. It says that find the total time taken to finish the work. So how much time is going to be taken now? So you are not going to use 1 by 16 as the work done by A as the factor, but you are going to consider that this much work is done. Okay, you need to find out remaining work. Okay, remaining work first of all you have to find out. So remaining work is how much? This much work is completed. A has done 2 days and he has completed this much part of work. Remaining work is 1 minus 1 by 8. You solve this, you will get 7 by 8. So this much is the remaining work. Alright, now you need to find out key this much is the remaining work. A and B together can do how much work in one day? So that is 1 by 16 plus 1 by 12. Solve this and you will get a value that is going to give you that how much work A and B together can do in one day. Alright, and the LCM is going to be 48 3 times and 4 times. So this is going to come up 7 upon 40. This is the amount of work which A and B together can do in one day. How much work is remaining? That is 7 by 8. So how much days, number of days which are going to be taken, how much that is going to be taken? You just need to divide these. So 7 by yeah, so you are going to divide basically 7 by 8 divided by 7 by 48. If you solve this all, you are going to get 6 days. Okay, so this needs to be done. I just solved this because I found this a little trickier one, so that's why I thought, yeah, I'll solve this. Okay, I hope this is clear. We have done similar type of question, but do try to practice similar type of questions so that you get more confidence on time and work type of question. They're super simple. You just need to understand, you just need to do all the calculation in work done in 1 day, and that's going to make the things easy. So that's it from my side for this particular video. Thank you so much for watching, and do let me know in the comment section what answer did you got for this. First one who will answer correctly, I will pin that answer in the comment section so that others can also get to know that that is the answer for. All right, so that's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye. Hey guys, so I teach live on Unacademy Plus platform. Here I teach for the CSI UGC NET category, and you can follow me over here for regular classes. You can access my free classes as well as my paid classes on this particular platform. The classes which are free, you can get that under the section of special classes, whereas in order to access my paid classes, paid live classes, you have to take Unacademy Plus subscription. So do make sure that you take the Unacademy Plus subscription to access all my paid classes, which are quite organized. The whole syllabus is being completed over there, and the classes are quite regular over there. So make sure that you take Unacademy Plus subscription by using my referral code, that is N_Huda. That's it for this. Thank you so much.